I wanna wake up in a city that never sleeps. These little town blues. I'm leaving today. Hey, what's up, bro? Enjoy the lunch break, my friend. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. What are we at here? 4069. 4069. Come up like that. Oh. Yeah. Yep. Hey, what's up, Aussie? How we doing? Still say Disney puts. I like Verizon puts here too, up at above 44. Could probably get 44 puts even for this Friday for very cheap. Very cheap, very cheap. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Here comes the sun. Hey, Ricardo, how we doing? I got out of the puts of you. Sometimes you have to know when to assume. USO? Okay. Alright. Hey, listen, I respect it. I respect it. Sometimes we do have to take little haircuts, but I'm just happy to hear you're on top of it. That's always a good thing. Hmm. Sixty-five 11, 65 10. Hmm. I mean, I think Nvidia is ridiculously overvalued, but I don't know. Should drop like 25%, but it's not up to me. Of course, reserves freaking decline. Unbelievable. Yeah. I actually still think it goes down, but yep. Yep. Son of a bitch. Boy, $8 call for Snap. Yeah, cool, man, cool. Yeah, I mentioned that in the Discord before. Snap, of course, could go lower, might not happen immediately, but in my opinion, seems pretty low. Got out of DraftKings, it was a headache, managed to earn some money. Hey, awesome, awesome, happy to hear it. Yeah, DraftKings, yeah, I'm still holding my call like a fool. I I think I got like a 48 call, and it was up, it was at like 79, and I think I put in like 82 or 83, and it hit like 80 here at the peaks, and then of course pulled back. But yeah, I should have sold there. That was a good trade right there for DraftKings. And like we say, in and out, right? Get those base hits. Still like Disney puts, Verizon puts. Let's see how RR's doing. Broke below that trend line. Look like we're in this downward channel though. Volume is still big. You know, you had big sells there, but had a lot of big volume coming in before that. Market cap only half a bill. Look at the volume today again, almost 100 million shares. The float 103 million. So, you know, the traders might be flipping this real quick, in at the low threes, out at the high threes, you know, make a quick 10-20%. So we might seesaw for a little bit, but I still say if we back it up, you can see we kind of bounced off of, hung out at this support level, and then of course we recently got some good news. The stock starts chunking up, and you can see here this top trend line looking at about 424 and a quarter. You can see the stock today 388, so it almost beelines straight up to 4. And we know the way they pump these stocks, so that's why if we turn around and this like doubles and all of a sudden we're at 6, 7 with a billion plus market cap, like I wouldn't really be surprised either. So why not ride the wave? Okay, let's see how some of these other names are holding up. SWBI still holding 8, still above that trend line here. Look, dancing around, but seems to be holding. Looks like we're slightly channeling down, which means we could bounce up going into earnings. Would be nice if we can get to like here going into earnings. And then if it's hopefully not that bad, boom, back up to 10. That'd be pretty sweet. Check out buddy PayPal. Hanging out. I think I just hope IV goes too high, sell my NVIDIA contracts. Yeah, I understand. Check out BlackBerry. Oh, we chunked up today. 393, huh? I don't know. I said 3.5, but looks like 355, 356 might have been the low of the low. I don't know. Still believe this one's in play. HG hanging out. Got back above that support. Staying above it. Check out our buddy MBOT. Holding that 4. Had a little dip. Right back up. Holding that 4. Oh, DraftKings, we hardly knew ye. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. Very light volume today. Oh, I may have missed it. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it. Somebody asked me about Archie yesterday. Bringing it down a notch. Bringing it down a notch. Could definitely get that for probably 7, 6. At least. At least. Oh, there was something else. How's Ricey doing? Chilling? We are chilling. Mm-hmm. 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 I actually think Alcoa is still a buy. And I know Trump again recently kind of reaffirming the whole copper, aluminum tax and tariffs on international imports, which is why I still like our domestic companies. Yep, ticking back up. Yep. F King calls, baby. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Dollar flat. Gold, silver, barely up, barely. Barely. Boom shakalaka. Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? How we doing? How we doing? DraftKings? Ah! Willy Wonka, absolute. Absolutely. Let's see how this Cubits is doing. Yeah, it's been holding that line. Really shouldn't be, though. You know, I did mention puts. It tested this line twice. 5 billion market cap. $3 million. Back to life. Back to reality. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Market's just going up. Going up. S&P gonna make new highs, I guess. I mean, why not, right? Why not? Look at that down, just tightening up, ready to pop even higher. You could buy DIA calls right now if you'd like. Stocks only go up. Don't you know, pump it up. We've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. We've got to pump it up. Yeah, yeah. Here we go now. Here we go now. S&P less than 2 points away from a high. You think they're not gonna break through? Are you kidding me? Hurry up and buy. Hurry up and buy. Hey, Jesse. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. REI. Ring Energy. That rings a bell. Oh, dollar. Oh. We were down but not out. Okay. About 80 mil. Oil. Quarter mil. Hmm. Strong buy, huh? One guy. All right. Hmm. Hmm. Exploratory companies, though, as you can see, are a big gamble because they'll just completely keep selling off, and Wall Street will keep shorting it until they actually find oil. I mean, we'd have to look at, like their wells and shit. I don't know how their wells are, where they are. I'm assuming Texas, Oklahoma. Debt kind of hanging out. Equity slowly climbing. Cost of goods. Op expenses in check. Operating income. Down a little bit. Not too much dilution. Oh, the big RR traders in the house. Hold on, let me grab my red carpet, roll it out for you. I don't like that we have no cash. I don't like that the debt has increased. We got a virus or something on this computer. I mean, it's about 400, so that'll be 1.3 minus that. I don't. Could see 10, 12 more percent. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it, Jesse. That's just my opinion, though. I don't like it. Yeah, look, everything went higher. I'll see. But DIA calls. QQQ. There you go. See, you're up a few bucks already. Look at that, huh? Amazing. As we're learning, stocks only go up, so just buy calls. Just buy the calls. Benny and the Jets. Benny, Benny. I'm hungry. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Little consolidation. Bang. Back and to the right. Back and to the right. Oh, I don't hope, baby. I know. I know. That's the difference. Yeah, like we said, even if it doubles from here, you're talking $1 billion market cap, which apparently is nothing nowadays. So that's what I mean. Just send it. Just send it back up. Who gives a shit? Pump everything until it all comes crashing down. What is this? 259? 250? Oh, 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 oh. 259. Right? And then even if we like do that, right? And we're like conservative about it. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just need everybody to relax. Because this could be huge. Yeah, that's close enough, I guess. Yeah, 1229. Do you see? Do you see? I am happy that you see. Hey, LT, how we doing, buddy? How we doing? I always found it very coincidental that LT, Lawrence Taylor, the man who was an absolute animal linebacker coming off the edge, made the left tackle position the second most important. Coincidentally, LT. What are the chances? LT made the LT position. Yeah? Think about that, huh? Wild. Wild stuff. Giants cut Tommy Cutler. Yeah, I don't follow the fixed FL anymore, but I guess that's a bad thing. Yeah, well, that's typical. I feel like that always happens. You know, these teams get decent prospects, then all of a sudden you hear they like just like gave them up in some random BS trade or something. You're like, what the hell are these people thinking? In a dream, my love, you will find my heart. Just hanging out. DraftKings, bada bing, bada boom. La da dee da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Do me a favor, like the stream, thumbs up, thank you. Algorithm, algorithm. Huh? Hmm. I would love for this to like go back up here. That'd be pretty sweet. For me, anyway. Yeah, I actually bought a put on the Dow like days ago, and we've only been up, as you see. So, that ain't working out too well. How's Intel doing? Bum 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 bum. Back above the line. Almost back to 25 today. Intel. Intel. Bum 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 bum. Oh. Bada bing, bada bada boom, boom. Yeah, this guy's chainsawing something. That's nice. That's always nice. All right, stretching the legs. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Hold on. Stock's still up. What do you know? Who would have thunk it? Oh, truck backing up. Beep, beep, beep. Alright, Discord quiet. Nice. Another nice easy day for Derek. DraftKings, how we doing? Stopped into a church. I passed along the way where I got down on my knees and I began to pray. Looking like DraftKings, we got a little top out, we got a little potential triangle rack. Kaboom! Skitty boom! And you bought those index calls, made a couple of bucks probably. Easy money, ride the waves. Speaking of which, how's our rod doing? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's heating up. He's heating up. Oh, I missed that game. I might have to play some of that later. He's on fire. Boom, Shagalaga. Is it the shoes? Yeah, they don't make them like that anymore. You know what I need to do? I gotta start. Oh, I gotta wake up like a little bit earlier so I can like stretch. I need to like stretch my legs, my hips and stuff, loosen everything up. Because all I do is sit at the PC all day. I'm all stiff. I'm getting old and stiff. Like I was, I stopped for some reason. I really should be. That's what I mean. I should, like, I got, like, you know, the e-bike and shit downstairs. Like, I should be, like, even if it's just for a few minutes, cycle for a few minutes, stretch, wake the body up, and then come up here and hang out with you guys. Just been very lazy with it. Which is, of course, a terrible quality. Terrible trait to have. Disney, Verizon, they aren't moving much. I do believe they should go down. My opinion. Hey, 48. Oil hanging out, 1%. Silver, gold flat, dollar flat. How's our dollar looking? We came all the way down. Yeah, we might test that support maybe. Yeah, we gotta exercise. We gotta stay fit. Stay in shape. Oh, S&P new highs. There you go. Congratulations to all. Fantastic. Of course, we had nothing to do with it, but Wall Street wanted new highs, so here we are. Nah. Nope, I'm riding solo here. I'm riding solo. Oh yeah, no, for sure. If I, if I had a wife or a girlfriend, she'd definitely be busting my chops, for sure. For sure. Hey, RMT, all up in my eye. Alra, how we doing? How we doing? Happy to have you. Yeah, so we can see, right? RMTI is what I mean. I was talking about back to this line. Looks like about like 170s. The 170s. And you can see, right, we had a wide green candle. And of course, we pulled back. We didn't close near the high. But the next candle, right, how they talk about like the bullish and bearish engulfing candles and whatnot. See how it's, it's smaller than the previous candle, right? So it's like a tighter range, right? And now we're kind of forming what looks like almost a bull hammer. So the high right now is 145. So we need to get back up to that high or close even at a higher high. And if we close there, that'll form a potential bull hammer, which might be enough to actually pop it straight up to 170. So we have to see how that closes. Got about 2 hours to go. Really nice bounce back today, though. RMTI. This trend line is not... Yeah, that trend line is for nothing. It's not even those. So... Yeah. Did I see BB News? BB. Oh, BB. BB. So BB, QNX OS for safety integrated in NVIDIA. Drive, AGX Thor, development kit. What is this? In the general availability of the new, okay. Really? Oh, this guy's screaming. Freaking distractions. Yeah, so I was saying sub 3.5, and we can see the rise here. We got back above the moving average. We came up, we tested perfectly on this golden ratio fib, 393, 393. I was saying sub 3.5, but again, you can see we hit like 356, 355 on a quick break. So I don't know. It might take a market sell-off for you to get it at a sub 3.5, but because we keep climbing, I'm actually not sure if you may even see that price. But again, it sounds like they're on the up and up, and they're under the radar still. Again, even if we run back to top range, we're looking at almost $5 from here. So, in my opinion, it may be worth piecing in. Wait, did we just gap up though? Technically, we have a slight gap. If we come down to 382, yeah, I don't know. Again, we're never gonna have the perfect price, but yeah, I don't know. Something's. I like it. In my opinion, I like it. Something's going on. RMTI hits 170. Will it continue up to 2, or will it go down again? Oh, you're welcome. Ow, I just bashed my arm into my desk. I mean, it could reject and retest like 140, 150, but again, this was my initial predicted path, they again were issuing shares every quarter here. So that's why, even though like the revenue was still coming in above estimates, we were bringing the stock down. And then of course we got some recent news. Look at that volume coming in. So again, you know, it could reject in the short term and hang out, but I'd say here, or even, yeah, maybe like here conservatively. That's what I'd say in my opinion. If you want to be conservative about it, depending on the size of your position, if you want, yeah, if it pops to the trend line, you can, you know, trim a little bit. And, you know, and then if it pops again, you'll still have some skin in the game. Almost 3.5 million shares. Look at the market cap on this baby, bro. 50 mil. Look at the float, 29 mil. That's what I mean. This thing can absolutely rocket if it gets moving. Haven't even checked the short interest on it. Highs of the day right now. Yeah, I don't know. It seems strong. You know, it seems strong. So I do think it continues up. But again, if we're talking like trading it like every couple of days, then yeah, you might see a hit and then a slight pullback and then a rise. So that's just my opinion. You play it how you have to. Now oil's on the move. Basically right back to that moving average. DraftKings moving too slow. I'm getting aggravated. George is getting upset. La-dee-la-dee-da. It's crazy how we never got more than like 20-something viewers at any one given time. Like, I'm just surprised more people didn't like pop in, see what was going on. Oh yeah, Nvidia. Yeah, we'll watch that live. I guess when's that coming out? Probably 5-10 after 4 or something like that. We can watch that together. We'll keep it streaming. Takes time, trust the process. Yep. You're right. Sending my words right back to me. But you are correct. You are correct. Hopefully more and more people see. Oh, look at this guy. He's live right now. I'll go hang out in there for a little bit. All in good time. Nvidia after the close. Looks like people don't even want to wait. People just want to pump stocks, baby. Because if we own everything, we don't make money if it goes down. Right? Look. Brought it right down. Barely lasted 20 minutes. Brought it higher than where it was. Look at that. Higher than where it was. Now it's higher already than where it opened. And you can see how we're tightening, forming our tops, right? So we have a potential really big, tight ascending triangle forming potentially. So we may pop up and we may retest these highs and potentially make new 52-week highs going into earnings. Believe it or not. Can this lift BlackBerry? Because they're partnering with Nvidia. Yeah, technically, that is true. That is a good point. That is a good point. That is a good point. I mean, we have seen that many times. Nvidia comes out, they beat earnings, even if they don't mention specific companies. But of course, if they mention like SMCI, you'll see SMCI saw a rise in after hours. But yeah, usually we do see that as well. If Nvidia posts good numbers, gives great guidance, says everything's still on the up and up, then yeah, usually everyone else who's doing business with them may see a little bump tomorrow as well. Just even today, again, just the way it trades, the fact that they'll bring it up and the way they brought it back and now they're tightening it up, popping it up, it's like, man, in my opinion, bro, these people better slow down, man. They better slow down. Bought some BB shares at 374, but I want to buy more. I'm unsure if I'll see lower prices in October. Yeah, I know people were saying September, October, market sell-off. I mean, people were saying that in August, and we're, approaching the end of the month, and we're hitting new highs as we speak. So, I have no idea what the heck is happening, honestly. I'm just being honest. But, again, even at the current price, it is potentially undervalued. So that's why, even if, as we said, you start buying a little here in the high threes, in my opinion, and it pulls back to the low threes, okay, awesome, I'll buy a little bit more. But again, I mean, sub 4 looks like it might be a decent entry in general, because that looks like it's right around the middle of the range of that triangle we were looking at. Thank you again. Love to pay a fee. How to draw a trend line, share some of your experience. Yeah, sure, I'm down. Yeah, I spent some time with somebody one morning or something like that. They came in the Discord and whatnot. So if you're in the Discord, we could always jump in. Yeah, I could stream live in the Discord for you, and you could watch my screen live, and you can do it that way. Give a webinar. Yeah, I guess we could do that. I guess we could do something like that if you guys really wanted to. Look at this triangle, though. Is it a triangle or is it a wedge? That's a triangle. They're just pumping it. They're just pumping it. Look at this. Look at this. Can't even watch it. Oh my God, look at this. Would you look at this? That's what I mean. When in doubt, like I said, when in doubt, market's a little rocky, just buy calls. Stocks always go up. That's all you need to know. Hey, forget about it. That's all you need to know. Oh, what should I do today? I'm looking for a trade. Yeah, you looking for a trade? Guess what? Stocks only go up. So grab like a SPY call or like a QQQ call. Don't worry about it. You'll make money. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we can get some sort of little course going or something like that. See, the problem is everyone is from all over the world. So, it can't be like, oh, we'll do a 30-minute little webinar class tonight at 8 o'clock or something. You know what I mean? That's like 3 in the morning for some people. So that's why if you guys want to, if you want to come in the Discord, like I said, you're able to stream live on the Discord. So we can do it kind of just like this, where I can go live in a Discord channel. You can all come in, we can talk to each other, you can all look at my screen, and, we can draw some trend lines together and whatnot. And, at the end, if you want to throw me a few bucks for my time, that'd be fine. But, yeah, probably easier to do it like that, because, again, we got people in here, South America, we got people from Australia, New Zealand, we got people in Germany, Korea. So that's why something like that would be a little difficult, because everybody couldn't be here. Better for me if it's recorded so I can watch it again. Yeah, I mean, I could do that too. I have the option to do that too on YouTube. You can make it like a private video, and you can just select people the link. So yeah, I mean, we could do that too privately if you guys want. Do it through Patreon. Yeah, we could do something like that. What's Patreon? Once you pay monthly or something like that, right? So yeah, maybe like once a month, we can sit down, we can do like a 30 or 60-minute little class together. Yeah, could do something like that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys enjoy my style. People pay monthly. Share a link of the private video. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess that's probably the best way to do it, which is probably why every YouTuber has a freaking Patreon link in their description. From the Gulf countries, can only send you in PayPal. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Like I always said to people, whatever you can, when you can. It's the thought that counts. I prefer a one-time pay. Yeah, okay, yeah, we could do it like that if you want. Just do a one-on-one. Yeah, I'll look into it. I'll look into it. Stocks only go up 101. It's a perfect name. Perfect name for a course. Yeah, people could just share the link. Yeah. Well, honestly, I mean, the public videos don't even gain that much traction, so I probably wouldn't even have to worry if a private video gets a few extra views. Lectures on different subjects. Yeah, we could talk about a bunch of things. People don't even know like the simplicities about investing. Like if you collect like if you have a chunk of change invested into a mutual fund and you collect dividends when they're paid out, like how are they taxed? People don't even know how shit is taxed. It's wild. Yeah, that was the final backup plan, Jose, was just doing OnlyFans and just do random shit. Yeah, we'll like show the feet, or I'll like sit here and like eat an apple or something and just wait for, some weird, crazy bastards to send in, a couple of $100,000. Yeah, one day we might pop up and out like one of these stocks, and then all of a sudden, it's gonna be too expensive to pay for me for a one-on-one or for a course. All in good time. I love how the stocks are pausing here for a minute, like they're gonna pull back. Hilarious. We know what stocks do. Yeah, of course, I could see it coming down. Yeah, I mean, they kept it down. Look, even, last earnings, they brought it down initially, had a little spike, and then dropped it, retested support. This was in April, though, when markets were pulling back, but you can see that was a beat. Rebounded back up, come back, that was a beat. You could see they dropped it, though, right? Recently popped up. This was on the supposed rumor about an acquisition, and they broke it down, brought it back below support again. That's why even here, in my opinion, I think it's a decent buy. I think it's a great fill. I always spoke, even when it was back here and it was looking well for us. I even said, if you can catch it on a sell-off and you can start to get into this at like sub 20 or in the high mid-teens, that would be, pretty ideal in my opinion. And the stock has given you that opportunity multiple times over about the last 6 months. So having a big pop up here. These earnings are tomorrow, 242. Look at that. 242. Again, yeah, I'd give them the benefit of the doubt, even though it is a bump up. Could they bring it down? They could certainly bring it down. What are these two? We gotta go from here now. What is this? 1243. And we go to there. And we go to there. Wow. People tell me they don't like trend lines. Freaking amateurs. So, 1721, 1719, 1721, 1717, 1719, 1719. Now this looks like it wants to pop up, at least back up to here. This looks like it wants to pop up. I mean, again, if it does go down, like I say, if I like it at 17, I'd love it at 15 or 14. Could go lower, but in my opinion, I'd be a buyer. In my opinion, I'd be a buyer. If you want to wait for confirmation of earnings, that's entirely your own prerogative. But it looks like it's setting up here in the technicals. And again, earnings tomorrow, right? I thought it was today. So today's Wednesday, which means if earnings are tomorrow, right? And it's lining up, testing, topping out with the multiple tops here, potential ascending triangle. Then it's going to potentially pop and start running up tomorrow, right? 4 or 5% going into earnings. And then if they beat, boom, they're going to pop it up. You know what I'm saying? 19 back to 20. In my opinion, the reward is worth the risk. But that is just my opinion. Who's this? Oh, shit! It's DJ Khaled. No way. DJ Khaled. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Just remember, if the market tanks down and everybody loses everything, we can always jump on OnlyFans. Chris Stanley, the manly. Ah, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate it. But yeah, I've always liked Sentinel One, and you could see over the quarters, over the years, right? The revenue's just consistently growing. Now again, we were looking this quarter for the bump up in revenue to, let's say, 242 million or whatever. I'd give them the benefit of the doubt, but again, you know, for all we know, they could come in at like 240 and slightly miss, you know, and then you see the stock maybe drop 4%, 5% if they want to beat it up a little bit. But I think it's a decent price for Sentinel One. Let's look at that valuation again, actually. All right, we're up here at 17, so we're 5.7 right now. Yep, revenue going up, earnings going up. The last year, 820. So far we brought 229, and they're looking for 240, which would be about 470, which would be 940, 950 for the year, which is pretty decent growth year over year. So if we call it 950, right? We were tightening. I could be wrong, but I believe this was a one-time negative. And on average before that, we'll say 70, but if they'll bring in more revenue, then we'll call it 60. So a loss of 60 extrapolated hypothetically. Actually, let me see something. Nope. And then 250. Okay. Okay. Really? So then it would be like 60, 40, 30, 60, 40, 30, 130, 130, minus 2, minus 330, minus 330, right? But let's go off 950. So that's still, that'd be 620. I'm already here. That'd be 620. And we're at 152122. 22. Virtually no debt. There's a method to my madness. Up expenses continuing to climb. Gotta spend money to make money. Shares have been slowly ticking up. That's 700. This is saying 200 mil. We'll split the difference. We'll say 4. So yeah, that'd be like 2.5, 2.6. So we're at 2.6. So yeah, this is undervalued in my opinion. Trading like no, he's trading like 2.2 times fair value in my opinion. Where's my path? Right, so we're gonna like, you know, chill and then boom. And then friggin' boom on a beat, you know? You know what I mean? I don't know where anything is. The summer wind, it begins. Then we go up here to 20. We go up here to 22. Yeah. And there you have it. Remember that guy who used to scream all the time, freaking alcoholic, making beverages in bathtubs and shit? And there you have it. Intel on the move. Why though? Why? I'll tell you why. You can't keep a good man down. Yeah, baby. Now like it learn. Oil staying up. On the up and up. On the up and up. But we should really stop soon. 65. 65. Right? Right, so if we do that, let me see. Wow, that's way off. 65. Beautiful. Where the hell is my line? O'Malley. O'Malley. Oh, but I see now. But did we? It looked so much better on the other chart. Ugh, looks terrible. Gross. 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 What is that? 64 1/3. We're at 64 1/4. I don't know. It's got a mind of its own. Back above the support line, looking strong. Intel. Bum 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 bum. DJ Khaled. I see you, brother. I see you. Like I said, you don't want me to throw out amounts, bro. You like I said, I don't even know how much you're working with, but just remember, the more you're working with, the more you should send me. So that's what I mean. I don't know. If you guys really want to talk about business, I mean, some of you guys owe me like 10 grand. I have no idea. I'm just busting some balls. Just remember, the more you send me, the more I like you. Oh, I'm a character. I am a funny guy. I'm just waiting for the big players in here who finally cash out to just, send me a couple of million or something. That way I can have some fun too. I want to play too. Already talking like, yeah. Hey, I'm prepping my mind and body for the transition. Just a young man exploring, trying to find myself. What are these guys doing out here? Oh, laying pipe. All right. Gotta do what you gotta do, Speaking of that OF crap, bro, I still can't believe that girl made like 50 mil or whatever she did, bro. And there was like the one guy who sent her like 5 mil. Can you imagine sending some chick 5 mil? Y'all gotta contact that guy for me. Just let him know. Be like, bro, if you really have that many extra millions, yeah, give a few to this guy. Do the right thing. Give it to people who could really use it. Give it to people who could put it to work. There were so many things that could have been done with that money. Crazy. Benny in the jeans. Benny. Benny. Benny in the jeans. Benny. Benny. Oh. Spark him if you got him. DJ Khaled. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-ba-dum. Aw, I'm out of coffee. Alright, who's running this operation? That's why I couldn't work in an office right there. Start flipping out randomly. Walk over to the fridge. Who ate all the gabagool? That's it. Whole day's ruined. Someone's got to go out and replace that gabagool, otherwise we're going to have an issue. Mm-hmm. DraftKings not moving. People love gambling. This should be at like 60. Never touched 382. But it's only a couple of cents. I guess it's not the biggest deal. There are greater tragedies in the world. Don't you know, pump it up. Got to pump it up. S&P 500 hits new highs 64.87. We didn't even get their numbers yet, bro. We didn't even get the, right? Tomorrow, a kind of understandable. Oh yeah, Nvidia beat again, you know, stock's a powerhouse. We're going up today. At least it's kind of understandable. We're just pumping for the F of it. Screw it. Screw it. Just take it. Why even stop here? Go ahead, bounce it here. Screw it. Get 10, 12 more points. Go ahead. I think $8 billion sales hit from China restrictions. But I guess when you're worth $4.5 trillion, what's 8 billion, right? It's a drop in the bucket. It's probably how much they spend on frickin' paper clips now, these bastards. I remember seeing that article like a year or two ago, and they were saying like all the execs, everyone at Nvidia, nobody wants to come to work anymore because their options, their stock positions were worth freaking so much money. They're like, what the hell do I even need to show up to work for? Too funny. Yep. Just hanging out. I guess they're gonna hang out, wait till 3 o'clock, and then explode it again. I was sitting here constantly refreshing my account page. And it's like, oh, log in? Like, really? 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 HGraph live quote $1.37. Right? So we were talking about like that key level looked like about 118, 120-ish. Seems like it wants to hold above that. My opinion, anyway. Let's check it in real time. Yeah, we're on the up and up, and you can see again, this is this is the daily from here. And you can see again, essentially same pattern. Look, we're topping out multiple times at the top. We're making higher lows, right? Tightening up our trend line, boom. So we're forming what looks like another ascending triangle on the daily. So we should see kaboom. We should see boom. So that's on deck for us. Got you, DJ. I got you. Can't resist buying puts on SPY. Oh, interesting. Do you feel that this is all friggin' bullshit and has to come crashing down? Very interesting. Very interesting. I like the way you move. And we know, again, if we even bring NVIDIA down a little bit, you know, that might cause everything to sell off if they don't pump it after earnings. So, obviously, the SPY would drop. Could turn out to be a very good play, Lucio. Might turn out very nice. This is nice. DJ. Up. Up. Look at the down now above 45,600. Screw it. Why not? Why not? What's today? Wednesday? Who cares? Pump it. Pump it. S&P fighting that moving average. Does look like it's coming down and now it's getting ready. I'm telling you, maybe I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Oh, oh man, look at that. Look at that, baby. Looks like she's setting up. Oh, baby. Dow making highs of the day. Yep, highs of the day. That's why, oh, excuse me. That's why I was saying too, because the S&P right near the highs, right, and the Nasdaq and the Dow were close to their highs. That's why I was saying back here. See how we had the same topping and the tightening, right, forming that triangle. That's why I said, in my opinion, I said it in the chat. I said it in the Discord. You know, in my opinion, I'd jump in SPY, QQQ, DIA calls, and just ride that breakout up. And you can see. Dow's up, what, a clean like 60, 70 points from that breakup. Yeah, we were like back here or something. So yeah, same thing. NASDAQ, again, even though it's pulling back, still up about 40, 50 points. And of course, the S&P just keeps climbing. Climb it. New highs. Screw it. I love how they paused this stock like they're not going to bring it to the freaking stratosphere in 5 minutes. It's funny. You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh about it. Yeah, Lucio, that's how I felt about the S&P put. I mean, the Dow put that I bought. But I forgot that golden rule. I forgot that golden rule. Boom. We go up and up and up. And you know what's funny too? It's like, you know, like could we're just going up for like any reason? Like we said, I mean, it's not a secret. We're not even being political, but a lot of the crap that was happening on the Biden like wasn't really good, but we kept going up, right? And then people argue, well, you know, we devalued the dollar a little bit, so you know, stocks went up, and it's like, yeah, but we didn't go up in proportion at all. Right, and now Trump's coming in with like tariffs. You're seeing some companies' profits start to dip, and it's like that doesn't matter either. Like we're still pumping, we're still going, and that's what I mean. It's like something like if something good happens, it doesn't matter. We go higher. Something terrible happens, it doesn't matter. We're gonna go higher. What the hell's the point? Reverse market crash, man. I'm telling you, and shit's gonna get dangerous, man. Shit's gonna get dangerous. That's just my 2 cents, though. I don't know. Does seem like every couple of years we do have some massive crash, though, right? So to think this way isn't necessarily crazy and out of this world. But again, being that like the whole world economy is tied to Nvidia, I hope they keep on winning. I really do. Because if they start missing the mark, man, shit's gonna get ugly real quick. Real quick. I'm rambling. I gotta take a minute. I'll be right back. And we're back in action. DJ. See what we got. See what we got. Hello. Hmm. Look, I can earn $50 on PayPal if I get approved for the PayPal Cashback MasterCard. Definitely something to keep in mind. Yeah, September, they say, is a down rough month. So we'll see how that works. I'm pulling for you. I'm pulling for you, Mustang. RR to the moon. To the moon, Alice. Back and to the right. Back to the right. Somebody's beating on something out there. I love how Verizon, Disney, back up. Frickin' DraftKings down. Down. Right? Down. Uh-oh. I think I missed it. Uh-oh. Piscadios. Mm-hmm. Yep, holding that tight range. Setting up that triangle. Skadoosh. Looking for the breakup. Looking for the breakup and out. MBOT. Holding for. Holding for. Like I said, we could have came down, tested here for a little bit, and now we may wave up and bang, come up and hit new highs now. Above that. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But no, ba, ba, dibby dum, ba, ba, da, ba, do. I like it. I like it. How's Avondale doing? Oh my, oh my god. Mm-hmm. AMD on the up and up. If you're looking for a quick trade, if we run now in the last hour or so, AMD calls right here. 167 halves, 168s. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. S&P, baby, S&P. Again, no, down. Back it up again. Yeah, it's not a bad, not too bad of a price for Snap. Not too shabby. La 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 la. La 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 la. SWBI. Sound. I knew it was gonna break that line. Frickin' knew it. Frickin' knew it. We're gonna see sound calm down. Sound calm down. Hmm. That's how you screw over some traders real quick. Hey, beep beep. Hey, beep beep. Da-dee-doo. Da-da-dee. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Now I'm drinking liquids, but I'm still thirsty. Yeah. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Yeah, we're awaiting results, but we're going out. Screw it. Just pump it. Pump it all. Ain't nobody got time for that. There we go. Going right back up. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. See how Core Civic's doing. Chilling. Chilling. Was expecting that breakout there. We've been keeping it quiet. Looking good though, looking good. $30 million annual ICE contract. Excellent. Maintained by Jones Trading, 30 a share. Who was it? We had someone else here. $38 by Wedbush. Be good year, I guess. It's been a good year so far, but I think we're gonna keep having a good year here all around. All around. I think everybody's doing alright. I think we're doing alright. Technically everything just keeps going up anyway, right? So sure everyone's doing alright. I don't even think it matters what you buy anymore at this point. Just buy it all. SB, baby, like a rock. Oh, like a rock. Freaking stock has not moved. It's not a boulder. It's a rock. Campbell's been hanging out too. Okay, okay. So we may see like a slow but steady rebound back into the 40s here with Campbell's, right? Almost. Remember this one? Huh? Right? Remember that one, huh? Yeah, and I remember saying, yeah, it could come down here. You saw the wedge, we had the premature breakout, the extra drop down, the lower low. And then the whole time I was saying, like, yeah, it looks good in the numbers, you know, could turn out to be a good buy here, and you can stay inside this wedge. You could easily get back to, I remember saying, like 45, 50 at least. Stock's up here at 60. But yeah, kind of the same thing, right? We were beating it up for a while, had this big wedge, brought it down, made new lows. People were like, hey, what's going on? And then we had this strong recovery. Now, of course, it may be a little bit more of a rocky road for Campbell's. But again, right? Bringing it all the way down, beating it up, brought it down even lower, made new lows. And now we're potentially starting to bounce. It seems like a brand name. Again, you know, you get paid a dividend right now. Might hang out, but could be good. Could be good for maybe even around 20% plus your dividend. My opinion, anyway. Good old Campbell's soup. Yeah, I got some of those downstairs. I haven't had Campbell's soup in a while. Probably why the stock is down. Oh, you son of a bitch. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Caramba. Mm-hmm. Still hanging out. How's Hamilton Insurance doing? Up, back up to the 24s. Can't keep a good man down. Oh, what else was I going to look at? Oh my goodness, I forgot what I was just going to look at. Oh man. Mm-mm-mm. I guess it'll come to me. Oh, how's that PVH holding up? Oh, we're down. We're down. Ah, I said puts yesterday. Let's go. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. I'll tell you what. I tell you what. Mm-hmm. Ah, went up to 152, 150, 152. Even though, yeah, that wasn't really a line, but 152, very nice. Very nice. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. On ye old powerhouse. I love how they play with it. Like they don't just want to pump it. Oh, 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 NVIDIA. Oh, 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 NVIDIA. NVIDIA killed the radio star. NVIDIA killed the radio star. We love NVIDIA. We love it. SMCI up. Oh. Oh, look at there. Right there. Right there. Didn't somebody say like they jumped in chairs or calls back here at like 42 or something the other day? But it's nice. It's nice. It's nice. What a nice guy we have here. What a nice guy you are. You're the best. Alright. You're the best. Alright. You know, I understand now why Daniel LaRusso was able to win that competition. I mean, imagine, you know, you went in there and started fighting and that music was blasting. I mean, how, you know, how are you not going to win? How are you not going to win? I mean, you're the best around. You're just here to take care of business. That's it. I'm here. I'm the best. I'm winning. And I'm leaving. I'm going home. Me, Elizabeth Chu, Mr. Miyagi, take our dub and we bounce. Oh. Mm. Hmm. Mm. 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 Looking for the 45. And you're the reason why. Everybody's very excited about NVIDIA. We find out in T minus 25 minutes. Well, I currently have neither, but I'd say probably caused motorcycles a little dangerous. A little dangerous. I know people enjoy it though. I mean, obviously, have fun. I know it's a lot of fun. Just be careful, please. Be careful. Benny in the jet. Benny. Benny. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm up there. I'm up there, brother. We went over this the other day. It's actually my birthday in a few days. I'm an old man. I'm a senior citizen. Wow, this guy just took out a parking cone. That's funny. Back to the right. Oh, big money gifts. Big money gifts. My birthday is actually, it falls on the weekend this year. My birthday is on Saturday. So we are not going to be here together. I mean, we could be, but the market won't be open. Yeah, 100 years old. I'm up there. I am up there. Approaching that, like, fossilized phase, you know? Just a bunch of old geezers walking around in here. Good man, good man. I'll be like one of the first guys before 40 walking with a cane and shit. My back is like getting arched from sitting here. Oh! Gonna be in a full body cast by the time I'm 42. It's gonna get rough. I think someone told me Buffett has the same birthday also. I think someone mentioned that last year. Oh man, 20 minutes until we find out if the whole economy collapses. Oh, I usually just roll with the punches. I never make special requests. But if you could be so kind to do this one favor for me, that would be some favor. You're asking for a favor. I mean, we might be dealing right now. NVIDIA may possibly be an entity that has become so powerful that even the higher power may not be able to help you out on this one. I truly believe we may have reached that point of no return. It's a terrible thing to say, but I don't know. Good man, good man. NVIDIA might hit, I don't know, 260 or something. I have no idea what's going to happen. Wow, they just put this barrier back up, and they just knocked it down again. I got a bunch of amateurs out there. Oh, it's so difficult to find good help these days. Alright, I'm going to stretch my legs for a few before we come back and go into the close and watching video, so I'll be right back. Yo. Oh, baby, I love you. Thank you so much. Soon we will get the chair, and then I'll be laying back, comfortable, with the massage on. Then someone's gonna ask me a question in the chat. It's gonna take me 2 minutes to crawl up out of the chair and answer you, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be good in the long run. It's gonna pay off. Video could definitely drop down big. My puts are calls for Nvidia. Uh, I don't know. Believe it or not, I mean, of course, I say puts, but they keep pumping it. I mean, if you really want, you could straddle. You could play both sides of the fence. Also, you can potentially play again like an offshoot. Because I know, what was it? Last earnings or the earnings before, maybe I told you they mentioned like SMCI. So if you want to, you can like straddle Nvidia, and you could try to maybe grab some SMCI options as well. You do it like that. Because I mean, again, if you want to be Mr. Vegas, again, I'd say, in my opinion, puts. But as we know, it doesn't always work out the way we feel it should. I mean, we've seen stocks miss earnings and go up, so I don't know. I don't know. And it's gonna be me. S&P, it just wants more. They just want to pump it. Agree with the straddle SMCI calls, right? Yeah. And believe it or not, remember, they know a lot of money like that is coming into the options. So all they got to do is keep it flat to the end of the week, and you're all screwed. So it's rough. Like I said, maybe the good or bad news, like we said, SMCI or someone else, maybe even Dell. You might be better off playing one of those, straddling one of those companies. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if it'd be worth like straddling Nvidia that much. Freaking stock is bullshit. ZC's bullshit. Discord. Speaking of AMD, recently got out of SMCI. Yeah, but that's what I mean. The movement up or down you might see in SMCI or AMD may be more worthwhile than the move you may see in NVIDIA and in the options. I don't know, like I said, they really, I mean, again, you know, people say, oh, to the moon. I mean, they really took this one to the moon. So, again, like I know they keep saying good stuff, but I just don't see how it can keep going higher. So, in my opinion, I'm really leaning towards puts. Leaning towards the puts. It's all about the NVIDIA. Less than 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes. We're looking for 46 billion. Man, yeah. Big money. Big prizes. Yeah, so you guys who are in the stream, if you're also in the Discord, you obviously saw that other individual speaking about doing a private video, kind of little lecture, little videos. Sent a couple of bucks for it, so that is real. I know people always say, like, oh, I'll never message you and do a course, you know. He reached out to me and we set it up. So, as I said, I can make the video privately, and if you want, I could just send you the link. And you guys can watch it on your time. But yeah, if you're in the Discord, just calm everybody down, because I know we always spoke about scammers, which is true. I will never message you and ask for money or talk about a course or anything, but if you guys wanted to pay a few bucks for some private videos or, you know, some private help, some one-on-one, I'm here. I always said I'm here. I am just hanging out. Old ride. Idiot till the radio stop. Got SMCI calls, Dell. Puts on NVIDIA. Yep. And it's like they say, right? Throw a bunch of shit at the wall, see what sticks. Hopefully something hits, and you end up green. Yeah, I think you'll be alright, though. Because even in that situation, like they say, you know, if demand in business is still strong, but whatever, they bring them down for any reason, you could still see a bump in, like you said, like SMCI and Dell, so might work out nicely. Hey, we got the viewers coming in. We are watching NVIDIA T-minus 2 minutes. 2 minutes. T-minus 2 minutes. Place your bets here. Place your bets. Some people expect 200 plus. My goodness. This thing blinks for everything. Anyone else reporting that we should, like, even care about? Whoa. Ooh, ooh. Up. 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 I ain't afraid of no ghost. Oh man, it's just about that time. Oh shit, what's gonna happen, man? The day officially over. Hope everyone had a good day. And now we wait. I actually bought a cheap, out of the money put on NVIDIA. Probably gonna end up expiring worthless, but as I said, I always put my money where my mouth is. In it to win it. Too excited, they can't help themselves. They can't help themselves. Does it come out at 4:15 or whatever? Let's see. Let's find out. This page is not loading. Really? Yep, 420. Well, we got some other names in the meantime. Snow coming out. Expecting 26.7 cents, a little over $1 billion in revenue, 66 billion. Gee. Five reported already. Outstanding. EPS 77 cents, expecting 62 1/3. Wow. We're looking for 995 million. They ended up coming in with 1.03 billion. 5 below FIVE. Again, this is the store that has items for $5 and less. Which actually might indicate that something like a Dollar General as well should be doing alright. Be doing alright. Round strike. I remember this one. Oh, wait. Authorized increase of 350 million to existing share repurchase program. Revenue beats estimates, sees 29 to 294. Oh, baby. Looks like they're spending a lot of money, but should be good in the long run. NTNX down about 6%, technically beat on revenue. Up the share repurchase by $350 million. So may go down a little bit, but then should go up. Snow coming out looks like a beat here, up almost 9%, up 10.5%. There we go. Revenue 1.14 billion, that they were looking for 1.09 billion. No, whatever. Loss of 298 million. Revenue. Oh, didn't update there yet. Gross profit 788. Outlook Q3 revenue 1125 to 113. 1125 to 113. 1125 to 113. So they beat, but looks like next quarter guidance slightly light. So something like this may actually be short-lived, believe it or not, in my opinion anyway. Yeah, see, if this opened and it was up 10-12%, I would actually consider buying puts on it. Curious to see if that stays up. Did we do crowd yet? Crowd strike to require on them. Oh, nice. Very nice. Your storage. Up 13.5%. 15. Look for 38 on 846. 861 revenue. 861. So looking like a good beat for Pure Storage. PSTG up about 15.25% currently, going from 60 to 70. Basically back up right near those highs. Not too shabby. Tech for the most part looking strong. Viva revenue beat. Net income 200 million. Adjusted operating income about 15 million more than expected. EPS 119. Adjusted net income more than expected. Okay, okay. Adjusted EPS 199. Yeah, probably could be viewed as overvalued. That one's coming down a little bit. Urban Outfit is down over 9.5%. $1.58. Comp retail sales up 5.6. Over 1.5. Analysts expecting 1.47. Technically a beat, but we know tariffs. I find it very difficult to go into a lot of these apparel and footwear stocks. NTAP down 6%. Adjusted profit beats estimate 155. Sees fiscal year EPS 572 to 602 a share. How about the revenue though? Revenue 156 versus estimates of 154. In this one, we could check the debt and whatnot. This one might actually be more undervalued compared to the others. And that's been going up. Mm. Agilent Technologies, symbol A, up about 3 1/3% right now. Revenue 1.73 billion, estimates 166 billion. EPS looks like basically in line. Stock seeing about a 3% bump right now. Probably bring it to the top of this range here, about 130. 33 billion. Yeah, I guess. Speaking of guess, this is coming soon. HP 415. See what HP says. Oh, we're up. HP beats estimates on AI PC adoption, Windows 11 upgrade. Adjusted EPS 75. We were looking for about 75. 13.6. Growing demand for AI-powered personal computers. Windows 11 upgrade cycle. Strong PC refresh cycle expected after Microsoft and support in October. Quote, we remain confident in the strength of PC market opportunity and expect continued momentum from Windows 11 refresh and AI PC adoption. Revenue rose 3%, 13.93 billion. Estimates, yeah, were high 13.6 billion. Adjusted share 87 to 97. Estimates of 92. Yep, in line. Just the profit exclude about 12 cents for restructuring, deal-related costs. Okay. What estimates? Personal systems grew 6% to almost 10 billion. Printing segment, which includes, okay, printers, fell 4%. Yeah, well, looks like we're kind of slowly moving away from that tech. That tech is on the outs. Check back here. Cooper Company down 2.7%. EPS 49. Sales 106, 106, essentially in line. Adjusted EPS may be a little light. Netted about 98 mil. Whoops. Right now, only down about 2.7%. COO. I've seen worse. Down about 4.5% right now. COO. And we can check guess. Hanging out. Adjusted EPS 26. Revenue 772. 772. Yep. Beat on revenue. Beat on EPS for GES. GES. Yeah, they do somehow keep growing. I give credit where credit's due. The whole world is now watching this. The whole world. Thank you, Neo. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'll try to throw that on. I'm cheap too. I should probably be paying for this and having more indicators and whatnot. I don't know. I also feel like the more you look at, the more, you're like, oh, wait, maybe I shouldn't do that, So, I don't know. Probably should incorporate the order block, though. Nvidia. Nvidia. So you have like any movement in SMCI or anybody? No, not yet. Not really. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, the truck backing up. Backing up to the bank. Where we go? Oh, baby. Yep. Pump it. Here we go. Starting off slow. Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh, holy shit. Just had 12 articles pop up instantly. It looked like, I thought I saw 46.5 billion or whatever, so looks like they beat that revenue estimate. We are currently down 4%. Data center revenue up big. Wait a minute. That's not what's happening here. I was going to say, pop up all that news. Here we go. Revenue 46.7 billion. EPS 108. Net 26.4 billion. Data center revenue 41 billion. Professional visualization revenue up 32%. Gaming revenue 43 billion. Gaming revenue up 49%. Data center revenue up 56%. Forecast third quarter revenue above estimates. Of course. Talking about see what I mean? Everybody's got an opinion. Buyback, I don't know. I might actually take it lower if they buy back more stock potentially. Whoa. Board approved added 60 billion share repurchase. Mm. 60 billion. Well, I mean, if you're clearing 25, 28 billion a quarter now, yeah, you can do 60 billion buyback, no problem. Oh, man. This makes me laugh. He just keeps splitting it, keep buying it back. Everyone else keeps buying it, pumps it up, so they gotta split it again, buy more back. Oh, wild. Outlook doesn't assume any H2O shipments to China. Q3 Outlook doesn't assume any H2O ship. Well, yeah, the H2O shipments, right? But we still will have shipments to China. China. Oh man, it's all about NVIDIA. SMCI, any movement? Oh, it's down as well. Wow. I mean, technically, they beat earnings and they increased buyback. So the demand is still there. This should be up. This should be up. It shouldn't be moving with NVIDIA. Silly rabbit. Oh, man. Look at that. How's that for some news, huh? There goes the keyboard. NVIDIA still down 2.5%. Do they bring it right back up? How strong are you? I'm too strong. Said I'm too strong. Mm-hmm. Be down about 1% now. They can't help themselves. Oh, the Fed concerns. Oh, the boogeyman, the Fed. Oh no. It's the boogeyman. I don't know, man. Like I said, a really good quarter, above estimates. Everything's great. Still maintaining roughly $4.5 trillion market cap. Increase share buyback by 60 billion. Maybe they'll bring it down a little bit, but it'll probably bounce and go even higher. But we also know none of this matters because we have to see pre-market and then actually where we open and what happens. So anything can happen. Yep. Well, it is what it is. I'm sure the close strike prices on the puts were very expensive, but if you bought close, you might make a couple of bucks tomorrow. Could see it step down a little bit here. We're beeping. Alright. They beat. What else is new? Stock barely down. And I'm bored. So, I'll end it here. But I appreciate you guys hanging out, of course, spending some time with me. Always nice to have people to talk to while we look at the charts and watch the stocks and whatnot. But hopefully everybody had a good day. Happy Wednesday. And you have a good evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.